Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone, depending the time you are seeing this video. Quick one. Someone asked me a question, so I want to answer that question quickly. He said, Nnamdi Kanu and Very Dark Man, are they not doing the same thing? Why is it that Nnamdi Kanu is in detention, is still being held by DSS, while VDM is outside moving freely? Why these two persons are doing the same thing? Let me answer that question quickly. No, they are not doing the same thing. Nnamdi Kanu and VDM are totally distinguished. They are totally distinguished. Actually, they have similarities, but they are not doing the same thing. Okay, let's dive into that quickly. Number one, Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter. Very Dark Man is a corruption fighter. This is number one distinguishment. Nnamdi Kanu fights for a country. He fights to gain a country. Very Dark Man fights for the betterment of a country. Are you understanding something now? Nnamdi Kanu seeks for a new country. Very Dark Man seeks for the betterment of a country. If he's being given a country, he's actually indirectly asking for resource. Because the government's resource is being gotten from his side, which is the southeast. So he's indirectly asking for resource, while VDM is asking for the better use of the resource. Let's dive in a little bit deep. You understand that for a corruption fighter, you don't need organization. You only need the awareness and support of some individuals and citizens to be a corruption fighter. But a freedom fighter needs organization. He needs strong organization for the protection of himself and the people he's fighting the freedom for. A freedom fighter needs ammunition and armor for protection of his people and himself. But a corruption fighter doesn't need ammunition. Then a freedom fighter needs a strong body. He makes a lot of movement. He needs international connections. He needs international involvement. He needs international recognition. But a freedom fighter only needs the connection and strongness and the support of the particular country he's fighting for that corruption to end. So these are the distinguishments between these two people. That's why Very Dark Man is moving freely in the streets, and Nnamdi Kanu is still held by the DSS. Nnamdi Kanu, you have to bear it in mind, Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter. This is a corruption fighter. So they are actually not doing the same thing. As a freedom fighter, you know that it's either you are in the exile, in the grave, or in the prison. Before you call yourself a freedom fighter, you know these three things must have to be involved. But it's not same with a corruption fighter. As a freedom fighter, you need strong bodies. You need to raise an army. Equip them for you to get what you want. You know what freedom is? You think freedom is a kind of a rack that we just throw away, anybody can catch and make use of it? No. Freedom, just came to think of it in a locality, in a local way, that you own a land. Someone invaded and start making use of that land. I think you have to understand how it feels. Then you start fighting for your land. You know things are going to be involved. Your words are going to be involved. Your money is going to be involved. You need support again. You understand me now? Because you are fighting for what belongs to you, which is your land, and another person is invading it. If it is difficult, if it can be difficult to gain a land that is yours back, how much more a country, a freedom, So my brothers and sisters that are thinking maybe this person is moving freely, this one is not moving freely, what are the differences? No, there are big distinguishments between that two men. So when you understand that this VDM is a corruption fighter, you have to understand as well that Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter. Thank you and God bless you. Do well to subscribe, like and share my video. You're welcome.